What's going on, everybody? Resale Rabbit here. I'm pulling the trailer out right now. You can see it back there because we're getting some stores today. So we're getting a Riley Rose store first and foremost. That's going to be at 5% of retail. They would not budge from that. I don't know what to expect. It's all cosmetics, but it's higher end stuff. The $35 to $60 price point. It's a 4,800 square foot store. When I was there a week ago, they were at 25% capacity. Sorry about the seatbelt thing. I'm just pulling the trailer around the building. Anyways, I'm out of breath from that. We're getting that at 5%. If you've never been to Riley Rose, it's kind of like a Sephora. They're owned by Forever 21. We were supposed to get the Forever 21 stores too, but they would not budge from 5%, and I'm not paying 5% on unbranded lower end apparel, especially with all the dress barn stuff. Go back and check out. It's going to be either the last video or a couple of videos ago. We bought out 5 dress barn stores. Wasn't thrilled with that deal, but anyways, beyond that, this is in Milwaukee, about 100 miles away. We also are getting, as of now, 3 Motherhood Maternity stores, which I'm really excited about. We toured through one in the dress barn video. We've got one in the Chicagoland area, and we've got one one in Oshkosh, and then one here in Green Bay, and then maybe another one in the Chicagoland area. So we're getting those at $1 a piece. There's some items as high as $200 in there, and then the bras are really good, so I'm excited about that. All right, we are at Riley Rose at Mayfair Mall in Milwaukee. It's 11 a.m. Store just opened, so they're going to try and sell to the customers for 1 hour. We're going to bring our crates in. So this is a baby store called Anna Anderson Clothing. Just randomly happened to see it here in the mall. It's right down from Riley Rose. So we tried to see if they needed an end buyer, but they're just sending it to other stores. All right, we've got 10 minutes left. Couple of things for starters. Their whole system's down. It's cash only. So hopefully we have enough cash. The other thing I'm not thrilled about is there were probably 5,000 units boxed up in the back that they can't sell. They're transferring it out to another store. Not thrilled about that one bit. But, I mean, honestly, if we have to be cash only, we only brought like 2,500. So hopefully that covers it, because if their card system's down, I don't know what we would have to do there. So the other thing is, she said as of yesterday, she still had 3,000 units that she was stocking out. So that means we should get some decent stuff. One more thing, they're trying to get me to take more Forever 21s. It could be a long day. I'm gonna try and see if I can get my guy in Green Bay to hit the Oshkosh Motherhood Maternity. That way we can stay in the Chicago area longer. So we're waiting for the last of the people to clear out. All of these boxes are full of stuff being sent back to go to other stores. But I am gonna try and buy this. That's about a $50 thing on Amazon, that Price gun. This is nice. It was $100. It's a shame I don't have room to haul it out. Here's the back of the store. I really want that Riley Rose sign, but they won't let me. They won't sell intellectual property. I may try and get these blue bins, and this potentially could come and hit, could sell decent. I'm not going to use it, but I could sell it. So I'm out getting more crates. Oh, that doesn't go that way. This store is going to take longer than expected. There's a lot of merchandise. We got to look at every single one to make sure it's not an empty box. However, those drawers, a lot of them have stuff in it. We found one drawer that is full to the brim of makeup with a retail price of $34.99. Oh, this is difficult to do with one hand. There we go. Full to the brim. Never touched by the public. It's just been sitting in that drawer. Man, it's not going to be all leaky and gross and open. So I'm really excited about this store. But because it is going to take longer, they want us to take some more stores in the Chicago area. I did send someone to the Oshkosh store, so I don't need to hit that one. Welcome. Welcome no more. All right, let's check this one. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's try this one. Nope. Gotta get in here. So we're filling these bins up pretty good. Lots of decent stuff in here. This is gonna be an expensive store. They just don't stop. And this is all testers. We're not taking that because the testers, that's not even in their inventory, so we can let those go. There's another box. And then there are a couple up there. So when we got here, they said yesterday the total piece count was about 2,000 units. There's gonna be way more than that in there. Their levels are off. However, they are not requiring us to buy testers and open leaking stuff. So we're trying to sort those out as best as possible. What else? Some of the boxes in the back too, they said we could take. So that'll be nice. Officially blocked in. They really pack them tight in this mall. That would be the Cheese Castle. That's how you know you're in Wisconsin. All right, so here's the plan. I left them back at that store to continue checking out. We're going down to Chicago to the Motherhood Maternity. We're only getting one of them. The other one fell through. However, that's okay, because I'm told there are 3,000 to 4,000 units in the store. So that's going to be a lot of stuff. I hope I don't run out of room in the trailer. But here's the best part. He said they're just still loaded up on premium brands that are $100, $200, $300. I'm getting them for $1 a piece. So I'm really excited about that. I very well may be walking away with $500,000 worth of product today, just from these two stores. So this place is massive. Hopefully there's a loading dock we can park in. Boy, did we have a heck of a time finding this place. It is fancy here, but here is our store. Despite all the chaos, there's the entrance, and we are parked right here in the loading dock. So the person that I'm working with here is a regional person for the liquidation company. They're pretty high up, so that's gonna be a really nice connection. Also, so I'm in Skokie, Illinois. I just sent a Facebook message over to Craigslist Hunter. They're just giving away nice wooden hangers. So I said, hey, you should get out here, but it's a little far for him. I would assume it's a good hour's drive from his shop, and it is later in the day on a Sunday, so he's probably spending family time, but man, it's sad they're just throwing those nice wood hangers out. I'll be taking some, but I don't have room for all of them. So I just had to speak with mall security. I guess we're not supposed to park here, but they're giving us a pass, given what we're doing here. So we're starting to load up the trailer. We've got a long way to go yet. Oshkosh store, their systems just went down, so that should be fun when he gets there. Also, there's no way we're gonna be able to get Riley Rose stuff out today. They're leaving at 6. So I'm gonna have to be there in the morning to clear that stuff out, meaning we can get some fixtures here. So this is what we're doing now, just filling this cart up and hauling it out. So the trailer broke. This board, which was kind of on his last leg, fell off. So it's a good thing we're not doing pallets. You can see that's OSB. This should not be OSB. But it's not a big deal. We don't need to wheel anything in. So we'll be fine for this load. So we got a wall of bags here in the trailer, and this goes back a decent ways here. We're I don't know, maybe about 60% done. Things are happening with Oshkosh. So their whole system went down. Internet, cash register, everything. I have a guy there right now. They can't run anything through this 450 units there. So they said, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll get a piece count there. You can pay for it in Chicago, here where I'm at. Pay for it there, and then they can haul it out now. Well, they didn't approve that. They said the only way they can do that, they get a piece count, they remove all the tags, and then they run it through the register tomorrow. Well, I said I can't buy them if there are no tags, because then it's considered a used item. So we're hoping that I just come back tomorrow and go down to Oshkosh tomorrow. They're gonna call me when their system's up, and then I can buy it then. But it's after the store closes, so they're unsure of whether or not I will be able to actually buy the stuff if I'm allowed to. So we'll find out. All right, so store's empty. We're taking this home. A whole bunch of clothes racks too. This is really nice. I'd like to try and get this table too if we can fit it. And then a whole bunch of the racks. So we are so exhausted. It is, what time is it? 9:30. We still have about an hour and a half to get to Milwaukee to pick them up. Another 2 hours from there to get to Green Bay to drop everyone off. And I have to get this trailer emptied out and leave by 6 a.m. back to Milwaukee to pick up that Riley Rose store. And it sounds like I am getting the Oshkosh Maternity, even though, I don't know. So you'll see more of that tomorrow, but we are exhausted. We're stopping at Wendy's to quick get something to eat. It's gonna be a late night. Let's see, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30 we're gonna get back. And I'm gonna have to wake up at like 4 and do it all over again. It's gonna be a long day. I'm a little tired. We got back. By the way, it was raining the whole ride back, so just the eye strain trying to focus on the road. We got back at, a little after 1, then I was at the warehouse, and I had to go home. I got to bed at like 2:30. Got a few hours of sleep, and now we're back at it. Now, I was gonna empty out the trailer this morning, but it's still raining, and I have no interest in doing that. $18.95, I rented a U-Haul trailer. That is going to do the job for me. So I'm going to go get my trailer disconnected. I have to get down to Milwaukee, about 100 miles, to pick up the inventory from that Riley Rose. And then I'm just waiting on a call on that Oshkosh Motherhood Maternity. Hopefully they call me when I'm in the area. Now, because they need a way to actually get the UPCs off of each item if their system is still down, what we're going to do is I'm going to bring in my laptop, and I'm going to make an Excel spreadsheet, and we're going to make a list of all the UPCs. I'm going to email it to corporate. Then they can, get it out of their system however they need to do it, because, I'm not going to let them cut tags off. That's not, and the other option, then we're going to have them hand write every single UPC, and that would take hours. It's 450 units. So I'm just going to bring a barcode scanner on a laptop. We're going to put it into an Excel spreadsheet. I don't know if we'll need to do that. It's very possible. So that's where I'm at now. If you can't tell, I'm incredibly tired. Honestly, if it was just, why do I keep saying dress bar? If it was just Motherhood Maternity, I might consider letting it go. All right, trailer's unhooked. The little trailer has over $170,000 in retail value and new inventory in there. I'm just leaving it outside. I left it outside overnight on the truck too. I mean, there are locks on both doors. The trailer itself is locked. Granted, how good are locks anyway? If you watch the Lockpicking Lawyers channel, anyone can get in that trailer faster than I can get in it with the key. But it's 7:40. At 9 o'clock, my staff comes in today. And I have a feeling they're going to be helping me empty this thing out later. I'm starting to get a second wind. I'm starting to wake up a little bit. Let's get the U-Haul, get the trailer, and get down to Milwaukee. Alright, all hooked up. We're heading out. So here's a little tip. Sorry if the audio is bad. My phone tries to connect to Bluetooth when I'm filming. Anyways, here's a little tip. That trailer was 18 bucks. Best 18 I spent today. But you get a free month of storage with it. So if you need a storage unit, I don't know if all U-Hauls do this, but if you need a storage unit, instead of spending $100 for your first month, just rent a trailer. Even if you don't use it, you get that free month. It was kind of cool. I always thought it was like with a full-size truck rental to get that, but either way, 18 bucks. It's a little one, but it's just like 12 boxes. In fact, if it wasn't pouring rain, I could probably put them in the back of the truck. Times like this, I miss my van. Maybe I can snag some fixtures or something to make it worth the space, but be there in 2 hours. So here is why I'm hoping we can get Oshkosh this morning, because it's right there at those outlet center. Right in there. All right, mall opens in half an hour. I want to get this stuff out quick. All right, we're all loaded up. Looks like we had some pens. I guess they sell pens there. It was weird. Ton of this acrylic because Mrs. Rabbit wants to redo her makeup vanity. You can kind of see some of the pink baskets down there. And all these boxes are filled up. There's quite a bit of product here. All right, let's go to Oshkosh. So I'm about a half an hour out of Oshkosh, and they're telling me that due to system limitations, they can't sell the inventory. So I'm trying to convince them to sell it. Basically saying, you know, we can get a SKU list. I can be in and out in half an hour. I'm like half an hour away. And I also reached out to the regional person who I met yesterday and see if there's anything she can do. I also mentioned, you know, I've got cash if the credit card system's down. I want this inventory. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get it. Well, Oshkosh is off the table. They're transferring it to another store. The regional person said that she's been working all morning trying to find a way to make it happen, but they need to vacate the building, and they're already way behind because because of yesterday. So unfortunately, I'm not getting it.